Hi, everybody. I hope all of you had a wonderful holiday. You got to spend time with your friends and family, and maybe even just take some time off of work to relax and rest and just um, catch up with some of that self-care. So today I was really guided about self-care and got excited when I got information of today we're working with our chakras. I love working with our chakras because our chakra system is so vital to just living our life. We need to have energy constantly flowing up and down our chakra system to make sure that we are living, we are breathing, we are moving. And it's also part of connecting to that spiritual world, those other dimensions, with just being able to work with them and expand them. So today what we're going to do is we're going to do some self-care. We're going to do some cleaning out and expanding of our chakras because again, we want to make sure that energy is always flowing up and down, flowing through them very smoothly, because I have talked time and time again that whenever we have a blocked chakra or even an overactive chakra, it can really cause disturbances not only in our daily living, but how we interact with other people, how we see and view the world. So we really want to make sure that we are always clear and the energy is always flowing up and down the way it's supposed to. Another important thing about our chakras that oftentimes we forget, especially when we want to connect with our guides or star beings, whoever it is that we're wanting to connect with, we oftentimes only focus on the chakras from the heart up. That isn't a bad thing. I'm not saying that you can't do that, but we sometimes neglect our lower three chakras, which are so important because those are the chakras that create. It's the energy that creates. So we create life with the lower chakras. We create ideas and birth them. So it's really important that we make sure that the bottom three are always open, not blocked, not overactive, but energy is running through them very smoothly because they do activate or charge or energize our chakras from the heart up as well. So we really need to make sure that we are focusing on also clearing and cleaning and opening those chakras as well. A lot of times when people come to me and they say, hey, I'm feeling this way, I'm not feeling that way, I feel so disconnected to my guides or my angels, the first thing I always look at is those bottom three chakras. What's going on in the lower half of our chakra system? And a lot of times what happens is there's one that's just not generating enough energy to be able to push that energy up into our heart, our throat, our third eye, and our crown to be able to connect. And once we work on clearing that block, or of course, closing it a bit if it's overactive, they see a world of difference because now their energy system is flowing. Another important thing that I want you to remember before we get started is the importance of making sure that we do close down our chakras, because when our chakras are too far expanded, we start really getting into other people's energy fields, and that can come into our energy, and it can also cause some distortions and some disturbances that we do not want. So a good example of that is you're very happy and then you walk through the store or you walk through Walmart and you come out and you're just very angry or you're just very overly emotional. What it really means is that we are expanding out our energy centers and we're not keeping them to closer to our bodies to create that boundary so that we're not picking up on what everybody else is throwing out there. But it's very important that even though we close down our energy centers, we don't ever want to close down our crown chakra or our root chakra. Those are very open. Those are very important for us to keep open because we always need to have that connection to heaven and earth. And if we close them all down, I mean, we would literally die. So we don't want that to happen, because again, that's part of our energy. We are made of electromagnetic energy, and we have to constantly keep that flow going. And so if we were to shut down all of our chakras, it would not be good for us. So we always want to make sure that the ones that we do leave open, and I'm not talking wide open, we just want to keep it open just a little bit so that we have that connection to heaven and earth, so that we can not only be spiritual, but grounded at the same time. All right. If everybody is ready, let's get started on our own self-care. I just want to emphasize that what we're going to do today, you can definitely do anytime. You can do them on all of them, or if you're able to identify that there's one particular chakra that's causing you problems, you can do this method on just that one chakra. But we're going to go through each one of our chakras and expand them out, put some light in there, let's clear them out, and really get going and get started for the day. If it's the beginning of your day, or just doing that clean out, if it's in the evening when you're viewing this, to make sure that you're cleaning out your system. I want to just say that I usually do this every morning just to make sure that everything is functioning. And then at night, what I do is I go back and do the same thing, but I try to close them down so that I'm not in the middle of the night picking up on things that I shouldn't be, and I've got my boundaries going. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started. So if everybody can go ahead and close your eyes. Now what I want you to do is I want you to start breathing. Take a deep breath in, pulling it all the way down to the bottom of your belly and out through your mouth. And just continue that rhythmic pattern of breathing. Make sure that it's a rhythmic pattern that is comfortable for you, that it's not at the same pace as your normal breathing that you do throughout your day, but just at a slower pace, so that we can calm our nervous system and really drop in to that energy that we're needing to work with our expansion. So one of the things too that's really important for you to know is that each one of our chakra centers has nerve plexus in it. So what that means is that every time that we are feeding our bodies with any type of information that comes in as energy, electromagnetic energy, and it's talking to our chakra systems. And since they all have these nerve plexuses in them, they also have a consciousness. So anytime that we are feeding energy into something, it really means that we're feeding into that consciousness of that part of us, of that piece of us. So we're really going to tap into the consciousness of each one of our chakras today, so that we can, again, expand it out. And at the same time, what we're doing is we are showing the consciousness within our chakra what we're wanting it to do to help make it function better, to help make ourselves feel better. And again, one of the reasons that we can feel when there is a blockage or there's something within it that isn't quite right is those nerve plexus are sending us information saying, hey, pay attention to me. So again, it's really important that we make sure that our chakras are healthy and functioning in the proper way. All right, so now that you have got your breathing down to a pace that is comfortable for you, what I want you to do is I want you to take another deep breath in, but I want this breath to come in from your heart center, and I want you to pull that breath all the way down into Mother Earth, as far as you can go. And I want you to connect with the energy of Mother Earth, as sometimes our planet can also be seen as one giant chakra that is constantly giving us and feeding us energy. And so I want you to connect in with her energy. We are going to ask her to support us today as we connect with each one of our chakras. Mother Earth, we ask you today to support us with your loving and compassionate energy so that we may be able to work efficiently and effectively with each one of our chakras as we begin to connect with each of their consciousness. And as we connect with each of our chakras consciousness, we ask that that connection also be made with you so that we can connect to you as well, and also receive that loving support that you're so willing to always give us. We have so much gratitude for you and all that you provide for us. And so our connection with you is really important as we continue to move forward and live on you beautiful planet. And we know that we need your connection as well as we need spirit and source's connection for us to be able to have the most open, the most honest, and even the most beautiful experiences here on Earth. All right, so now I want you to see, sense, and feel that energy that Mother Earth is providing us, her gracious energy. And I want you to take another deep breath in through your heart center, pulling it all the way down to Mother Earth. Again, and then on the next breath in, I want you to see, sense, and feel yourself pulling that energy all the way up to the bottom of your feet as that energy keeps moving up through your legs, the lower half of your legs, up over your knees, your thighs. Pulling that energy up all the way up to your first chakra, your root chakra. Now I want you to see, sense, and feel the beautiful red, rich red that the root chakra possesses. And as you bring that into your awareness, what I want you to do is I want you to ask your root chakra to bring its consciousness forward and allow us to connect with its consciousness. Very good. And now I can feel some of your roots feeling a little bit insecure or not safe because it isn't quite understanding what we're doing today. So we're just going to ask that you go to step forward that's within the consciousness of that root chakra. And what we're going to do is we're just going to tell it that it is safe today, that we understand its hesitancy because it may be experiencing something that is new. But we also want to let it know that the earth is supporting it today, so it is completely safe. And to just sit back and relax and to be witnessed. All right, there we go. I can feel the consciousness of some of your root chakras loosening up a bit. And now that we are in that state, I want you to place light energy into your root chakra. And as you keep your awareness there, putting light energy into that, I want you with intent to begin to expand it, seeing that beautiful light energy mixing with the rich red energy of the root chakra, expanding out into your body, filling your entire body. And then I want you with intent to expand that outside into your energy field. Continuing to push out your energy and expand it out into the room that you are in, past the building that you are in, past the city you're in, past the country you are in, all the way out past the earth. And what I want you to do is I want you to expand it out as far as you can possibly take it. And within that expansion, you may see beautiful ribbons of red floating through that energy, twisting and twirling around you. I just want you to take the time to sit in this energy, this beautiful, expansive energy, breathing through it. And then I want you to say, and you can say this either out loud or in your head, I am safe, I am secure, I have all that I need, and I am grounded. And if you need to, say it again, just to allow for that expansion and to allow for those particles and those atoms to really separate and create space in between one another. I am grounded. Beautiful. All right, so now what I want you to do is with intent, I want you to take all of those beautiful, expansive red ribbons as you connect with all of them, and I want you to now pull those into your root chakra, keeping yourself expanded in this area, but just pulling in those beautiful red frequencies of your root chakra. And now with intent, I just want you to embody those as if your root chakra is wrapping itself around those beautiful red ribbons. I can hear some of your root chakras just saying, oh, this just feels so good. Some of them are saying, this is what I needed today. So some of you may be going through some things that are making you question your own foundation. And so we're just going to pull those red ribbons into that to give you a nice, sturdy foundation. Very good. All right. So now what I want you to do is I want you to take another deep breath in and pulling that energy up from your root chakra all the way up to your second chakra, your sacral chakra. As you pull that energy into your sacral chakra, I want you to see the beautiful orange and peach colors of it radiating within that chakra. And now take a deep breath in. And in this deep breath in, we're putting light into that beautiful orange, rich orange chakra. As we ask its consciousness to please step forward. And again, we're just going to ask our sacral chakra's consciousness to just be witness to the expansion that we're going to put into it today. And with intent, as you're feeling it with light, I want you to see this beautiful light mixing with that beautiful orange light of the root of your sacral chakra. And with intent, I want you to start expanding it out throughout your body. And you may see some of this energy mixing with that beautiful energy that we just brought into your root chakra, and that's okay. Because as the colors blend, it tells us that the energy is starting to flow and mixing together, which means that they're going to either start communicating together or they are communicating together. And that's exactly what we want, is we want that blending of that energy. So now I want you to expand, and it keeps expanding it out past your energy field. Expanding it out, past the room you're in, past the building you're in. And on this next breath, I want you to expand it out as far as you can, expanding out past the earth. And again, I want everybody to see those beautiful orange ribbons of light dancing around in that energy field, of that expanded energy field. Just allowing yourself within this expansion to connect with those beautiful frequencies. Ooh, I can feel it. Oh, all of your sacral chakras are just enjoying this so much, just observing those beautiful frequencies. All right. And now I want you to say to yourself that I am a beautiful sexual being. I am able to birth ideas and my creativity. Beautiful. Now what I want you to do is I want you to start bringing in those frequencies right into that sacral chakra, allowing it to enter, embodying it, and anchoring it in. Beautiful. All right, so we're going to take another deep breath in. And as we take that deep breath in, we're going to pull that energy all the way up into our solar plexus, our third chakra. I want you to see your third chakra, that solar plexus, just radiating out that beautiful golden yellow light, as if what you're seeing, sensing, or feeling is the sun that is right there in the middle of your abdomen, just below your lungs. Now within this area is also located what I call our I, and that I meaning our ego. And our ego has a lot of our will that's in it. And so as we begin to breathe in and put light into that area, not only are we going to ask for our consciousness to step forward, that is in our solar plexus, but we're also going to ask our ego to step forward as well, both being a witness to this beautiful expansion that we're experiencing today. And so what I want you to do is I want you to call forward your solar plexus consciousness. And then I also want you to pull forward your I. And I can hear some of your eyes asking, why am I being a part of this? Why am I here? What is my function? And we're just going to explain to it, just like we're going to tell your consciousness that we just wanted to be a witness to the beautiful frequencies of this expansion that we are going to bring into the solar plexus today. So I want all of you to see, sense, and feel a beautiful cushy chair. And I want you to ask your I, your ego, to go ahead and have a seat and just sit in that beautiful chair, kicking its feet up, just relaxing. because it doesn't have a job today except only to witness what's going to happen today. And it's going to be beautiful. All right, and as you continue to breathe and breathe in that beautiful light energy, that light energy is mixing with that beautiful golden yellow energy from your solar plexus. And with intent, I want you to see, sense, and feel that energy radiating throughout your entire body as it continues to expand into your energy field, moving and flowing past the room you are in, the building you are in, the city and neighborhood that you are in. And on this next big breath, I want you to, with intent, expand it out as far as you can go, outside of the earth into the universe, even going past the dimension of the universe, if you can. And I want you to, again, see, sense, and feel those beautiful yellow ribbons dancing around in that dimensional field as they move around you and through you. I just want you to sit and observe how beautiful these yellow ribbons are. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to say, my will and your will are expansive. And I wholeheartedly embrace my will, my desires, and my ability to step into my self-confidence. And I can feel a little bit resistance when I bring up the word self-confidence, and that's okay. As you continue to work with this chakra, expanding it out and allowing to feel its expansiveness, you will begin to break down that resistance that your body may react to when you say, I'm self-confident, or I have self-confidence, or even when you say, I have self-worth. Because that expansiveness and those frequencies are going to help you to understand that you are deserving of those frequencies. And each time you bring in those ribbons, those beautiful ribbons into your solar plexus, you will feel yourself become more deserving and of that self-confidence. So now what I want you to do is I want you to bring in those ribbons with intent, just pulling those ribbons into your solar plexus, allowing that energy to just integrate, to open up your solar plexus even more, allowing that energy to just radiate out, to blend in with your sacral chakra so that it communicates with your sacral chakra, so that energy flows up and down it in a smooth, coherent path. Just embody that expansion. And now I just want you to sense, see, and observe that energy of those lower three chakras, the lower three, the first three of our chakra system, just moving and blending and just flowing up and down very smoothly. Beautiful. I can feel all of your chakras, your lower three chakras, open and ready to keep moving forward. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And so what I want you to do is I want you to take another deep breath in. And as you pull that breath in, you're going to push that energy going up from your root chakra through your sacral chakra into your solar plexus and into your heart chakra. Now, our heart chakra is really the bridge between heaven and earth. It is the bridge between those lower three chakras and then those top three chakras. So it is very important that we make sure that our heart chakras are open and ready to receive that energy, so that the energy from our bottom three chakras can move into the energy of our top three chakras and vice versa. So our heart is the bridge. Our heart is what we connect with when we open it up to connect with worlds and worlds of just other dimensions. It really is the energy source of our connection. A lot of time we think, oh, it's our crown that's always connecting. That isn't not true, but what it is our crown is connecting to bring that energy into our heart center, so we can open that heart center up to just connect with, again, worlds and worlds and worlds. We connect with our star families, we connect with our family members that have crossed over. It is our connection, because again, the energy from our top three chakras go into that, our energy from our bottom chakras go into that, and we need those two connections so that we can be open to the beautiful things that we want to connect to. All right, so now that our awareness is on our heart chakra, we're going to ask for light to be sent in there with our intent. And as that light enters into our heart chakras, and we're seeing it mix with that beautiful green energy. Some of yours I can see is very pink, so it's very open to love and compassion. So if you are singing pink, it's okay. I want you to embrace that color. But as the energy mixes, we're going to ask the consciousness of our heart chakra to step forward. Again, the only job that we're going to give it today is to be a witness to this expansion. And now I want you to take a deep breath in. And as you take a deep breath in, I want you to expand it throughout your entire body. Expanding out into your energy field as it expands through the room and out of the building, through the country you're in. And I want you with intent to expand it out as far as you can, going beyond the earth, beyond the universe, as far, far out as you can. And within this energy field, I am seeing different colors of ribbons, which is actually really beautiful, because that tells me that as you expand out, you are connecting with all of the different energy sources of all the different worlds and dimensions. If some of you are only seeing green or pink, that is okay, because you are still connecting with those higher frequencies that we need to have for this expansion today. Some of you may be seeing other colors. I'm actually seeing purples. I'm seeing beautiful magenta colors flowing in there. I just want you to embrace what it is that you are seeing or feeling or sensing. And I want you to say to yourself or out loud, I have so much love to give, and I can receive love. That giving of love is usually really easy for us. Sometimes it's that receiving of love that we oftentimes will put up a wall against. So I want all of you, because there is some that is having a little bit of resistance, I want all of you either to say out loud or in your head, I am deserving of love. I am made of source love. Therefore, I can receive source love. Ooh, there we go. I can feel that resistance now break down. It's not as heavy. It's a lot lighter. Beautiful. All right. so now with intent, I want you guys to bring all of those beautiful ribbons, whatever color they are, because those colors are unique to you. I want you to pull those in with intent, pull all of those into your heart chakra, allowing them to just blend and swirl within that chakra, opening you up and helping you connect as we begin to open that bridge up to our higher chakras. Beautiful. All right, so now I want you to take another deep breath in, pulling that energy up from your roots to your sacral, to your solar plex, from your heart, all the way up to your throat chakra, which sits at the base here of your throat, where that opening is. When you feel you have an opening right here, that is where throat chakra is. And a lot of times we find a lot of blockages in our throat chakra because we run into experiences where we feel that we cannot voice our truth, or that our truth is not being heard. This chakra is connected to our clairaudience, which is our voice and our extra sensory perception of hearing. And so sometimes when I check people and they're having throat issues or even thyroid issues, it's because there's a block right here in that chakra. And we definitely want to clear this out because we want your truth of love and light to be heard. All right, take a deep breath in for me. And as you take a deep breath in, what I want you to do is I want you to put light into that beautiful aquamarine blue. I'm seeing a lot of your throat chakras coming forward as aquamarine color. It's very pretty, or a very sky color blue. Some of you may see it as being a little bit darker, and that's okay. It may even come forward as being a little bit darker because maybe some of you have really been talking a lot today. And so you've been using it, so it's made it maybe just a little bit overactive, but that's okay. We're going to put some energy in there and rebalance it for you. So as you continue to put light in there and we call forward your throat chakra's consciousness, again, we're just going to let it know that it doesn't have a job. The only job that it has is just to sit back and witness this beautiful expansion. Now with intent, I want you to see, sense, and feel that expansion going out, 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 out into your body, into your energy field, just filling up your body with that beautiful light and that aquamarine light energy. And again, on the next breath in, I want you to expand it out as far as you can, past the earth, into the universe, going even past the universe as far as you can. Expanding out, out, out. As you see and connect with all of the blue ribbons, again, that are swirling around, moving around you and through you, through that energy of expansion that you just pushed out. I want you to connect with those beautiful blue frequencies. And I want you to say, either to yourself or out loud, I speak the truth. And when I speak my truth, people hear me and receive me. I am able to hear the truth in others. I freely express myself and my creative ideas. And as I freely express myself and these creative ideas, through my expression, I am able to bring them into the reality of this world. It is safe for me to speak my truth. Ooh. And I can feel with that last affirmation, your throat chakras just opening up, which is amazing and beautiful and wonderful, because as they open up, more light can come into them, and they're all so beautiful. All right, so with intent, I want you to bring in those beautiful blue frequencies into your throat chakra, just embodying them, allowing them to integrate within that chakra. And as we bring them in, you may see a bit of a blue-green color, and that's okay, because that tells us again that that energy is communicating with your heart chakra, and that energy is flowing and is coherent and harmonic with your energy system. Oh, amazing. All right. So now we're going to take another deep breath in, pulling that energy up from our root chakra all the way up through our sacral, our solar plexus, into our heart, our throat, and then into our brow chakra. And that third eye chakra, we're really bringing that energy up into our pineal gland. And as we bring that energy up with intent, we're going to put light there. And with that light, we're also going to call forward the consciousness of our pineal gland. And now what we're going to do is we're going to use this expansion and this light to help clear out any blockages that we may have. And as we continue to expand it, what we're doing is we are clearing out and expanding and making room for our synapses to be able to fire and function, for those dendrites to be able to work. And so instead of them being all smashed up together and stuck together like this, as we expand out, they're pulling apart, which makes room for more neural pathways to form. And that's called a form of methylation. We want that methylation to happen within our pineal gland, within our brain, so that we can think clearly. A lot of times when I talk to people and they're like, I have so many thoughts, I can't even sort them out, it tells me that everything within there is all stuck together, and that what we need is to put that energy in there to expand that out. Also know that sometimes when it feels like everything is all crammed up in your brain, what happens is that fluoride calcification can form onto that pineal gland, which is usually caused by fluoride. And how do we get fluoride up into our pineal gland? It can happen from the city water that we drink. So it's very important that we put energy, clearing energy into the water that we drink, clearing it from any toxins and fluorides and chlorines and anything that can cause that calcification on that pineal gland. It can also come from toothpaste that we use. So I'm not saying run out and everybody go buy a organic type of toothpaste, but it can happen with toothpaste. But the beautiful thing that we can do to clear off all of that calcification that gets in there is by sending light into there and expanding it out. So with that being said, I want you to take a deep breath in, a very, very deep breath in, as you pull that energy up from your root to your sacral, to your solar plexus, through your heart, your throat, and again up into that pineal gland. And we're going to ask again for light to be placed in there as it mixes with that beautiful indigo color. Some may see it as an amethyst color, and however you see it is fine, because that is what is unique to your soul signature. see that light energy and that beautiful purple, violet, lavender, whatever it is that you're seeing, just mix together as we're calling forward the consciousness of our pineal gland, allowing it to just sit in that beautiful, comfortable chair to witness this expansion. And now what I want you to do is I want you to take a deep breath in, expanding this beautiful color of purple and white throughout your entire body, throughout your entire energy field, into the room that you're in, out past the building that you're in, your neighborhood, expanding out past the country you're in, over the ocean, expanding all the way out past the earth, into the universe, past the universe, as far as you can go, until you see those beautiful purple ribbons just, again, flowing and moving freely and dancing and just wrapping around you within that energy field, your expansive self. Just allow yourself to be open to connect with them. And as you connect with them, I want you to say to yourself or out loud, I see clearly. I am able to understand and process my thoughts clearly. And as you guys do that, I'm just going to work a little bit more within your neural pathways, just clearing it, because I can feel a lot of cloudiness and fog in some of your brow chakras. So I'm just going to clear that out, pulling out whatever frequencies that are in there that don't need to be in there, creating space, making room for that methylation to take place, getting those synapses firing. And if you can, I want you to see, sense, and feel this happening. See the sparks from the synapses connecting, the neural pathways being created, the dendrites firing within your own brow chakra, within your own brain, between the two hemispheres. As we continue to allow this expansiveness and this light to just dissolve that calcification that's around that pineal gland. And if you are feeling a bit stuck, I want you to use your breath to move through that, because our breath allows us to help release neuropeptides that get stuck into our pineal gland. Those neuropeptides actually get stuck with it throughout our body. But we're going to use that breath to move those neuropeptides out of our body so that we can create the space that we are needing to be clear-headed, to think clearly, to be able to understand information that is coming in, to process it in a way that we need for that understanding. Very good. Now I'm just going to help you in pulling in those purple ribbons. Clear that out. And as we clear this out today, you may even experience your third eye opening wider. So you may get visions, you may see things, your clairvoyance may be on point today, which is a beautiful thing. All right. Very good. Keep that vibration, to break up that calcification. Very good. Okay, so now what I want you to do is I want you to take a deep breath in, and I want you to sense or feel yourself pulling in those beautiful amethyst, violet, indigo color ribbons into your third eye. Embodying it and integrating that, allowing those colors to mix. And you may see them mix with the blue from your throat chakra, allowing that energy to flow through smoothly. Very good. All right, so now with another deep breath in, I want you to pull that energy in and then pushing that energy up through your root chakra, your sacral chakra, your solar plexus, your heart chakra, your throat chakra, your third eye chakra, all the way up to your crown. And this time with our crown, we're going to expand that energy up. And so I want you to begin to see that energy reaching the top of your head. We're going to ask with intent to bring in light as we ask that consciousness to step forward. And as we ask that consciousness to step forward, we are going to give it a little bit of a job other than being a witness today. We're just going to ask it to open up your crown chakra. So one of the things that we can do is I want you to put your fingertips on top of your head. And then I just want you to gently, with a little bit of pressure, but gently pull open your crown chakra. Just allow that energy to come in. We're going to use this method to just help us open that up just a little bit wider for you. Some of you may feel tingling. Some of you may feel a little bit of pressure that's coming onto your crown, and that's okay. And now you may see this color that comes in from your crown chakra. I want you to see it as a beautiful opalescent light. Some may see it more with a little bit of violet in it, not violet, violet. Just allow that beautiful opalescent light to just move around, mixing in with the other light that you're putting there. And now what I want you to do is I want you to expand your energy throughout your entire body and your energy field with the intent of pushing that energy up and out as far as you can go. I want you to see it moving through the sky, past the clouds, all the way up to source. It could be source, God, life force, universal energy, whatever it is that you resonate with. I just want you to feel, sense, and see yourself connecting with that beautiful energy. And as you connect with that energy, I want you to see, sense, and feel that beautiful source energy just moving around you and through you. Feel its pure, unconditional love, no programming, no limiting beliefs, just pure love and energy. And I just want you to sit and bask in this energy. Oh, amazing. Some of you, I can see your energetic spirit just sitting here going, oh, like, oh, this feels so good. Like literally, like you're just sitting and warming yourself in this golden or opalescent sunlight. You're just soaking it in. Feels good. And as you were basking in this beautiful light, I want you to say either out loud or to yourself, I have a clear sense of knowing. I have the ability to just know things as they are or as they should be. And I trust in this inner knowing. Beautiful. So now this time, instead of bringing in beautiful, we are just going to bring in that beautiful light energy, bringing that in to our crown chakra, allowing it just to energize our crown chakra, allowing the top of our crown to just blow out beautifully. Yeah. All right. Okay. So now what we have done is we have expanded out all of our chakras. So our chakras are wide open just to allow that light energy to come in to clear and cleanse and release any type of impurities, toxins, negativities, even entities that may have latched on to that part of your energy. We're just going to allow and ask that all of those just be released. And as they're being released and they're being lifted off, we're just going to give them over to the universe with love and light to ask them to be dissolved, to be transmuted into whatever it is that they need for their highest good, and to be placed back out into the universe. We're going to do this with love and compassion. Beautiful. All right, my fellow visionaries. So we do not want to walk around being this expansive and light. So what we're going to now do is we're going to close up our chakras. And what we're going to do is we're going to start with our crown. And one of the ways that I like to close down my chakras is by using my hand. We have chakra energy centers in the palms of our hands. And oftentimes what I do is I almost use that as a means to gauge how far expanded I'm at. And then I use the energy within my palm to help me pull it back in along with my intent. So if that is a method that works for you, or if you can just see or feel that energy being pulled back in, that works too. I just want to share my method for doing it, just to kind of help you. It also helps you be able to gauge where your energy is. So if you're feeling your energy way out there, you can use your hand to help you also pull it back in. All right. So now I want you to take a deep breath in. And I want you to start with your hand at the top of your head, if this is the method that you're choosing to use. And as we go out, I can feel all of you very expansive. So as you go out, what you're going to do is just with intent, you're going to pull it into you. Now, remember, one of the things that we want to do is we want to always keep our crown chakra open. So you're just going to pull it into a safe distance where it feels comfortable to you. Just allow it to close up some. Now I want you to move your hand down to your brow chakra. Ooh. And mine is very wide because I'm using it to be able to see into all of your energy fields. So now with intent, I'm going to pull that in, and I want to pull it in as close to my body, my physical energy body as possible. Closing that down. Okay. Now I'm going to go to my throat chakra. And of course, my throat chakra is also very expanded because I've been talking this entire time. Just with intent, I'm going to pull that throat chakra in as close as I can to my physical body. I'm actually going to put some light language and some toning into everybody's throat chakras so that we can make sure that they remain open. Open in the sense so that you can be heard and seen. Okay, now I want everybody to move to their heart chakra. And we're going to do the same thing with intent. We're going to pull that into us, close to the physical body as possible. And then we're going to also do that with our solar plexus going out. My solar plexus isn't so far out, which that's good. I haven't really had to use that part of me yet today. I say yet because we use all of our chakra systems as we move throughout the day. I'm going to pull that energy in with intent as close to my physical body as possible. Really good. Now we're going to do the same thing with our sacral chakras. Intent, pulling that energy in as close to our physical bodies as possible. And now we're going to do the same thing with our root chakra. And as I said earlier, we want to make sure that that root chakra does stay open to connect us to the earth. So we don't want to close that up all of the way like we have done with our other chakras. We want to close it up similar to how our crown chakra is. So with intent, I want you to pull it in, and I want you to pull it in as far as you need it to go so that you can still remain connected to earth. Beautiful. Now I'm just going to check in with all of your chakras. Nice. So what I just got the vision of like race cars or Indy cars where you see the light that goes on that tells them when they can go. And it was like I was seeing it light up red, yellow, green, or what is it? Red, yellow, orange, and then whoop to green, giving you guys the go that everything is moving and flowing very smoothly. All of you look amazing. So that's exactly what we're wanting. All right, so now what I want to do is I want to ground all of this in. It's very important for us to make sure that we ground this in so that our bodies understand what it feels like to be in balance, to be balanced, to be coherent, to have the frequencies and that energy flowing up and down with us in a harmonic way. So what I want you to do is I want you to see a door that's about 300 feet above your head. And as that door opens, there is this beautiful golden light coming down almost as if it is liquid honey, coming down all around your energy field, your physical body, as it begins to come into your crown chakra, moving all the way down, filling up your face, your throat, down into your shoulders, to your arms, all the way into the palms of your hands, to your fingertips, filling up your chest cavity as it continues to move down through your abdomen, all the way down, moving down, down, down into your hips, your thighs, into your lower legs, to your feet. And as it reaches your feet, 2 doors are going to open on the bottom of your feet. And as those doors open, that beautiful golden liquid energy is going to go into the earth. And this time I want you to take that energy into the crystalline grid of the earth. As you watch this liquid gold honey just begin to move out throughout the entire grid, wrapping around Mother Earth. And as we wrap that energy around Mother Earth, we just want to share this with her because she was so kind to help us with her energy today. So we want to share that energy of our love and support with her as well. And to let her know that as our chakra systems remain open and they are fully functioning and they're flowing up and down the way that we need them to, that we are accepting and receiving of her energy to allow with that flow through our energy centers. Woo! I can feel you guys are very open. In fact, it just made me very lightheaded for just a moment, which is beautiful and what we need. Oh, so wonderful. All right. So then as we ground that energy in, we're just going to take a deep breath in, pulling that energy up. We're going to pull it all the way up, 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 all the way up to our heart center, all the way up to the top of our head, coming out the top of the crown of our head like a fountain and just wrapping around us. And then going back into the earth. Beautiful. And when all of you guys are ready, I want you to bring your awareness back into the room that you are in. I want you to wiggle your fingers, your toes, move your shoulders, your arms, and your neck, bringing your awareness back into this room. All right. Oh, good work today, everybody. Oh, all of you are all shiny and sparkly. Oh, I can see all of your chakras just so happy and fulfilled. Literally, I could see all of you just glowing, which is amazing. And that's what we want so that you can go out and conquer the rest of your day. So again, as I said before, know that you can do this anytime of day. You can do it when you wake up in the morning before you go to bed. If you run into a challenge throughout the day, if you want to just take some time, maybe even just identify which chakra is either blocked or acting up, just send the light into there, just expand yourself out, bring in that expansive energy to just clear out whatever gunk that may have been in there. Or if you just want to take your time and just go through all of them to make sure that your energy is flowing in a very harmonic and coherent way, you can do that as well. All right, everybody, that is all that I have for you today. Thank you so much for joining me and having fun with our chakras and with our energy systems. Okay, until next time, visionaries, so much love and light that's coming from my heart to your heart. Bye, everyone.